Have you ever considered buying $1 million motorcycle? That does sound completely crazy, we agree. But picture yourself on a super fast motorbike, tearing through the streets. Those who share our passion for motorcycles understand that there is no greater source of joy than a powerful machine capable of delivering a constant dose of adrenaline. You've probably wondered at some point which motorcycles you'd buy if money weren't in the picture. In this video, we answer that question. Here are the 20 most expensive motorcycles in the world. Number 20. Kawasaki Ninja H2R. The Kawasaki Ninja H2R has been called too good to be true by many. About $55,000 will get you a whole package that is fast, ferocious, beautiful, and brave. In general, even the most devoted biker would be hesitant to get on this motorcycle. Kawasaki plans to release its most powerful motorcycle to date, the Ninja H2R, in 2020. The H2R has the potential to pave the way for a new category of motorbikes, the hyper sport bikes, with its peak power output of 310 horsepower and peak torque output of 115 pound-feet. All of that performance comes from the motorcycle's supercharged 998cc inline 4-cylinder engine, although it just tips the scales at 476 pounds. Number 19. EnergicaEgo 45 Limited Edition. The EnergicaEgo made its debut in 2013 at the EICMA. Since then, it marked the pinnacle of many years of electric racing competition. Carbon fiber fairings and the unique shape thanks to 3D printed and wind form materials are only two of the features of this limited edition model of the electric superbike, which has been given a ceramic finish by the English company Zircotec. The Ego 45 combines aerospace technology with aspects from major international motorsports like Formula One to create a bike that is both luxurious and technologically advanced. A brand new one of these bikes may set you back up to $70,000. Number 18. Vyrus 987 C34V. Motorcycle fans may not be aware of the brand name Vyrus, but after knowing more about it, it just might be their dream bike. The new Vyrus 987 C34VV, naked superbike from the modest Italian manufacturer based in Rimini, is poised to catapult the brand to global prominence, surpassing a slew of other superbikes to claim the title of world's most powerful production motorbike. Compare its power to that of popular motorcycles like the Ducati Desmosedici RR, Suzuki Hayabusa, or Kawasaki ZZR 1400, and you'll see that it easily wins. The Vyrus has a supercharged 1198cc 1098R Ducati engine, weighs only 326 pounds, and retails for $105,000. Number 17. MV Agusta F4cc. Only 100 of MV Agusta's beautiful $120,000 F4cc motorcycles will be produced in honor of the company's founder, Claudio Castiglione, who conceptualized the bike and set out to create the world's best motorbike. You might wonder, why is a sport bike worth $120,000? Everything. MV asserts that 90% of this bike's parts are crafted by hand. Titanium was used for the valves, and magnesium was used for the clutch, the gearbox, and the alternator covers whenever practical. The saddle is upholstered in the highest quality Alcantara faux suede, while the rest of the bodywork, including the gas tank, is fashioned entirely of carbon fiber couture. Number 16. NCR MH TT. Both the band and the bike were bound to be unique when NCR chose to construct a tribute bike in their honor. NCR has created a special event, the MH TT, to celebrate the 30th anniversary of famous racer Mike Halewood's triumph on the Isle of Man. Halewood's historic victory was accomplished on a Ducati 900 NCR, and this new model, the MH TT, is a faithful reproduction of that bike. NCR, like many of its other products, has slimmed down with the use of titanium and carbon fiber. The light titanium frame supports the 1120cc 130 horsepower engine. In addition to the carbon fiber used for the body panels and wheels, titanium was used for the bike's exhaust and frame. There would only be 12 MH TTs produced, and each one would set you back $130,000. Number 15. NCR Leggera 1200 Titanium Special. Constructed in Italy, the NCR Leggera 1200 Titanium Special is a stunning machine that is not cheap, costing a whopping $148,000. But at this price, you can count on nothing but the finest materials and workmanship. The Leggera is NCR's first road-legal motorbike, and it's based on the Ducati Hyper Motard. Typically, the company builds motorcycles for use in professional racing. The NCR Leggera weighs only 328 pounds, despite having a titanium frame that is 10.6 pounds in weight, suspensions designed in collaboration with Öhlins, brakes built by Brembo, carbon fiber BST wheels, and more. It's possible that the company's history of making fast racing bikes explains why their bikes are so light. The Leggera's aerodynamic hawk-like frame and ferociously responsive suspension make its racing pedigree tough to miss. Number 14. Icon Sheene. The NCT MH TT is a special edition of the Icon Sheene motorcycle produced in memory of multiple-time MotoGP winner Barry Sheene. On top of that, it has designed special helmets to go along with racers' motorcycles and make them safer for everyone. The motor and battery charger are both Suzuki 1400cc units, and to really set it out and grab people's attention, it has a hand-painted design. Price of the Sheene is $172,000. In many places in the United States, that would be enough to purchase a home. Number 13. MTT Turbine Streetfighter. The MTT's 320 horsepower Rolls-Royce Allison turbine is linked to the vehicle's accelerator, allowing for its extremely quick acceleration. To maintain its status as a rare collectible, the MTT is limited to a yearly production of just 5 units, despite being one of the world's most powerful and aesthetically pleasing motorcycles. At $175,000, it's one of the most expensive motorcycles in the world in the year 2022. This bike may be just what you need if you're pressed for time, but have somewhere important to be. The lightning fast speeds and acceleration of this bike would impress even the flashiest of riders. Number 12. Honda RC213 VS. Honda has always given its sports bikes exceptional care in terms of aesthetics. Honda's high-performance engines equip their sport bikes to provide riders with an unparalleled riding experience. Nonetheless, the Honda RC213 VS still stands out from the crowd despite Honda's lofty standards. The Honda RC213 costs an eye-watering $184,000, making one of the most expensive motorcycles ever made. Honda Racing Corporation developed and produced this high-performance motorcycle for use in Japanese road racing. The plan was to compete in MotoGP in 2012 and, depending on the results, keep doing so in consecutive years. Number 11. Suzuki AEM Carbon Fiber Hayabusa. Hayabusa is capable of 180 miles per hour and is made entirely of carbon fiber. This behemoth costs $200,000 because of its extreme efficiency and, presumably, equally impressive quality of construction. The goal of Suzuki's development of this bike was to overtake the Honda CBR 1100XX as the world's fastest production motorcycle, and it was successful in doing so by a margin of about 10 miles per hour. Hayabusa is best known for its blistering top speed, rapid acceleration, and agile handling. The bike has a weight of around 591 pounds, 172.2 horsepower, and 97.8 pound-feet of torque. Number 10. Ducati Testa Stretta NCR Macchia Nera. The frightening Testa Stretta NCR Macchia Nera kicks off our top 10 cars. This Aldo Drudy designed, limited edition motorcycle costs $225,000 and weighs 297 pounds with its 185 horsepower engine. This motorcycle will be one of the most expensive in the world in 2022. If you're looking to expand your bike collection and can give up some of your vices, like fast food and home ownership, this is the bike for you. Number 9. Ducati Desmosedici D16RR NCR M16. Following is the $235,000 Ducati Desmosedici D16RR NCR M16. Because of the wide variety of customizations that may be done to the base model, this bike ranks among the most expensive motorbikes in the world in 2022. Despite its remarkable street legality, this 319-pound machine features carbon fiber fenders, titanium and avionic aluminum components, and forged magnesium wheels. There is a Desmodromic 989cc engine in the Ducati D16RR that produces 200 horsepower. This is an incredible level of power for a motorcycle that weighs less than 400 pounds. Number 8. Ecosse Founders Edition TXX. Approximately $300,000 will get you an Ecosse Founders Edition TXX, which boasts a titanium frame and exhaust. The back wheel receives power from the bike's 2,409cc billet aluminum engine, which produces 228 horsepower. Lightweight and composed mostly of carbon fiber, the TXX features a luxurious leather seat that was painstakingly crafted by hand. Additionally, this bike is quite costly, and you won't often see one on the road. Number 7. Legendary British Vintage Black. Anyone with a true appreciation for old motorcycles should treat themselves to a British Vintage Black 1948. Price at sale, $400,000. Only 33 were made, which contributes to their exorbitant cost. Therefore, think about how much money this bicycle would set you back if it were produced in far smaller numbers. One might conclude that this makes it one of, if not the most, costly motorcycle ever produced. But we seriously doubt it, as a second-place motorcycle eloquently demonstrates the principle that rarity increases value. What do you think? Number 6. Dodge Tomahawk V10 Superbike. The Dodge Tomahawk V10 at over $500,000 is by far one of the most expensive motorcycles in 2022. The bike can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds and has a top speed of 400 miles per hour. Since it is still just a concept, the motorcycle can't be ridden on the streets just yet, but who knows what the future holds. Perhaps one day we'll all be able to take a ride in one of these futuristic vehicles. Don't worry, we'll let you know as soon as it does, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The Dodge Tomahawk is a versatile weight made for a variety of purposes. Number 5. Harley Davidson Cosmic Starship. The Cosmic Starship from Harley Davidson is unlike any other motorcycle. Hand-painted by artist Jack Armstrong, this motorbike is one of a kind. Prices for his original paintings range from $300,000 to $3 million. Because of this, the hefty cost could be reasonable. The Cosmic Starship motorcycle, one of the most famous and expensive in the world, can be purchased for a cool $1.5 million. For those who thought BMW bikes were pricey, This bike will change their minds. Number 4. The Yamaha BMS Chopper. More than simply a motorcycle, this remarkable piece of machinery is a work of art. This is why the price tag is a hefty $3 million. Putting the Yamaha BMS Chopper in a collector's catalog would be a nice thing. Finished in genuine 24K gold, the bike's design is unparalleled and worthy of praise. It has a 1700cc engine, a single-sided swing-arm rear suspension, and a red velvet seat in addition to its gorgeous appearance and gold finish. The Yamaha BMS Chopper is not designed to be driven on public roads, but rather to stand as an impressive work of art for centuries to come. Number 3. Ecosse ES1 Spirit. Here at number 3, we've officially entered the realm of prohibitively expensive motorcycles. The $3.6 million Ecosse Spirit is a limited edition titanium motorcycle that ranks 3rd most expensive in the world. Don't let the bike's unassuming appearance fool you. It's capable of speeds of up to 230 miles per hour and will impress even the most seasoned rider. You have to take a 2-week course at Ecosse HQ and pass the test before you can buy one. Wow. If you're a motorcyclist and you want to buy an Ecosse ES1 Spirit, you'll need to take a course first to prove your dedication to the brand. Would you mind a short 2-week training for such a fantastic opportunity? Number 2. 1949 E90 AJS Porcupine. In 2022, the second most expensive motorbike that money can purchase is the E90 AJS Porcupine, which is a rare motorcycle that often comes up in conversations about expensive bikes. The British business Associated Motorcycles only made 4 1949 E90 AJS Porcupines. The E90 was developed for use on racetracks. Even though the E95 won the FIM 500cc World Championship, AJS's only victory, Leigh Graham's use of the E90 in the World Championship made it distinctive. It is one of the few motorcycles ever made by the company specifically for racing tracks and adds another $7 million to its value. Number 1. Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter. The Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter takes first place. The jaw-dropping price of this Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter will leave you speechless. Since Neiman Marcus is a chain of high-end American department stores, news of its decision to auction off a bike quickly spread, driving up the final bid. As a result, the bike was auctioned off with an opening price of $110,000 and was sold for an eye-popping $11 million. You could purchase 5 Bugatti Veyrons with that. If you had to choose between this motorcycle and a Bugatti Veyron, which would you choose and why? When it is released in 2022, the Neiman Marcus Limited Edition Fighter, which retails for $11 million, will be the most expensive motorcycle in the world. If you're a motorbike enthusiast, you undoubtedly drooled over these bikes. Very few people in the world have the money to buy any of the bikes on this list, so purchasing one would turn a lot of heads. But don't worry, as newer motorcycles are released in the coming months and years, some of these beauties will become more affordable. Now, if you're not a collector and just want a powerful beast that can move as fast as possible, check out our video about the fastest motorcycles money can buy. Some of them are so fast, they'd embarrass a Bugatti in a race.